I tell my single friends, I'm like, if you want a man, go anywhere outside of here. Okay, we can start the passport sisters, because I'm telling you, we are adored in other places. Don't believe this BS that they try to sell us in America, that we're less desirable.
Passport cis movement, very bad idea. And I'm going to tell you a couple of reasons why. For one, if men don't want you in your home country because of your attitude, because of your foul mouth, because of your delusional expectations, because of your masculinity, I will pinky promise to you that any other man in any other country is not going to want to deal with that either. Because it's not about men in America or any other Western country who are fed up with some modern Western women's attitude and mentality. It's other men too. Men's mindset is universal. So you will not find a man on this planet who's going to be like, oh yeah, it's fine if she has an endless body count. It is fine if she has 3 different baby daddies. No man on this planet will accept the woman who drinks excessively, who just likes to be out in them streets, who has a career, a job, makes money, but throws it into a man's face every time she gets a chance. I promise you, no man will deal with that. And we are just talking about the things that men don't want to deal with from other countries. I didn't even get into all of the things that a man from a different country may expect from his woman that men in America don't even expect them to do.
You hear a lot of women asking, what do men want out of women? It's really quite simple. We want respect. We want loyalty. You get what I'm saying? We want you to keep yourself up far as, physical, whatever. Make sure you're good and healthy. Fertility, we value that as well, far as having more kids. But we real simple. You get what I'm saying? I feel like the expectations and what the wants of women is at a higher percentage than it is when it comes to what men want from women. You got a lot of women saying, he got to be 6 feet. He got to make 6 figures. He got to have a 6-pack. He got to be, charismatic. He got to make me laugh. He got to be romantic. He got to pay all the bills. He can't make me look stupid while we out. He got to cut his homegirls off. You get what I'm saying? They have like a plethora of expectations versus us men.
Exactly. Very plain and simple. Nothing too extraordinary. Just like this gentleman said, men are very, very simple compared to women. Women often make things very complicated, and it starts with their expectations on men. So if we would actually turn it down a notch, it would not even be so hard for some women to find a man, because all of a sudden there are going to be so many men who fit into their list of requirements. But it's not only the fact that a lot of modern Western women just have too many requirements on a man, they on top of all of that have a bad attitude. And this goes for all women, not only from America. I'm really talking about all modern Western women. I am not targeting a certain group of women, that to begin with. So with that being said, men are so sick and tired, which is the reason why a lot of them, they leave the US or any other modern Western country to go elsewhere to find a more traditional wife. But that doesn't mean that women can do the same thing. That doesn't mean that a woman who is, maybe 35, 36 years old, well established in her life, can go out the country to find a man. It is way too dangerous. I mean, you can't just get up and walk the streets somewhere in Brazil during the nighttime and think that you're going to be okay. Even if you do go to another country hoping that you're going to find a man and you're actually getting approached by men and you are having a good time, you're drinking with them, partying with them, maybe doing more with them or smoking with them whatsoever, they're not going to look at you as somebody that they will wife up. They're just going to have a nice time with you. They're just going to enjoy your company. They're just going to do whatever you are allowing them to do to you. And then you're just going to be one of a lot of women that they may come across from a different country. So what you will do is you're just going to give your time, your energy, your body to a foreign man that you barely know, just because you think it's the summertime, you're drinking, having a great time, just living your best girly life ever. It may turn into something that you don't really want it to turn into. Those men are not looking for foreign women. And let's get back to talking about what men from other countries expect from their women. Let's roll the clip.
So lately I've been seeing a lot of the passport cis is a thing now. A lot of these chicks talking about some flying overseas where the men don't do 50-50, where they are real providers. All I'm saying is, y'all talk about abuse and DV in America. Don't have that food ready for that man when he get home. See what happens. Don't have them clothes or that house clean when that man get home and see what motherfucking happens. See, because they not stupid. They're not dumb. Like, you think you gonna go over there and get a provider with a modern attitude? Y'all let me know how that shit works out.
He wasn't lying, everybody. That man was telling the truth. And when I say that, it's because I grew up in a traditional Turkish household. But my mom still had to go work a full-time job. Now, you may be like, hold up. That is not a Turkish traditional household. Traditional households is when the woman stays at home and the man goes to work and provides for everyone. But true, I agree. Still, bills have to get paid. Bills had to get paid, meaning my mom had to go work a full-time job and then take care of us at home. And you may be like, oh man, that was probably so hard on her. Of course it was. She never complained. She never complained because that was something that had to get done, which really goes for a lot of foreign women over here, you know, holding down a traditional household while still supporting the man of the household. And at the end of the day, never lose 1 ounce of respect for him. Let's take following scenario. Take a middle-aged woman. Let's say she is picking a country such as Turkey or even Dubai to find the love of her life. Let's say she meets a man and things are getting serious. Do you honestly believe that that man will accept a woman not to cook his meals? If that man is providing for the household to 100%, not going 50-50, just like that gentleman said in his video, do you believe that he expects anything less than 110% out of his wife on a daily basis? We are talking about commitment. You have to show up every day. You have to show up every day when it comes to a foreign man. You want to dress revealing? Forget it. It's not happening. You want to have a male bestie or male friends in your circle? It's not happening. Matter of fact, he's going to check out your circle, and if there's somebody within that circle he doesn't like, you're going to have to X that person out of your life. We're talking about these type of men. We are talking about men who don't even like taking pictures of their partners to keep in their phone, because in case they would lose their phone, somebody else may be able to check those pictures out. We are talking about men who don't like their women to post sexy pictures on social media so other men can check that out. Listen to all of those things. And there are just a couple of requirements from foreign men. Do you honestly believe that any modern Western woman with her cute little modern Western mindset will be able to keep up with a foreign traditional man's requirements? Oh, we didn't even talk about the kids. We don't even bring anybody else's kids into a relationship. And how many single mothers are out there right now? How many single mother households? I'm not judging anyone. I'm just trying to explain the differences of a woman trying to find love in a different country and a man trying to find love in a different country.
Hey, nah, bro. Y'all ain't never gonna get me on a passport, bro, train. Listen, I get it as a joke on social media. I ain't dating none of y'all girls over here. But to actually get your passport, go to another country, just specifically to find a mate, oh, that's a different kind of pathetic. I get, like, if you work over there or something, right? Or if your people from over there and you got family over there, you get the culture, you know, the language or whatever. But you got up from the United States of America because you couldn't find one woman to satisfy you from what you want from a woman. You couldn't find uno. So you left the whole country to go get you a prostitute in Bangladesh or something. Barbados or wherever y'all finding these women. Nah, dog, I can't get with that. I ain't gonna knock the hustle, but personally, I just find that a little pathetic.
Obviously, just like everybody else, he is entitled to his opinion, but I can already tell from the way he speaks that he has never traveled outside of the US, because if he would have, he would not speak like this. Even if a man is not looking for love in a different country, he's just traveling, but still is able to experience women's reactions towards American men. They'll be like, whoa, wait a minute. Because those Americans that I know who live in Germany, they don't want to look back to America. Or those who I know who were here in Germany, went back to America, they regret going back to America. All those who came to Germany, visited Germany, are back in America just looking for the next time to come back to Germany. I'm not saying that everything is perfect here, but the attitude of women, their reaction towards you, is most definitely different compared to what you are used to in America. And it's a shame because Why can't you get the same treatment in your hometown? What's different? I'm about to show you a short clip that I had uploaded onto my YouTube maybe 2 years ago, where I'm talking about how American men just love being in Germany. And then I'm going to get into a few comments under that video so you can just see for yourself.
Here are some reasons why the average American man loves Europe, and once they touch down, they don't never want to leave. I said average. I'm not even talking about anybody that makes six figures. Number one, they get into the club for free. You may be like, why is that? Because some of the club owners know that American men are a magnet for women. Once you made it into the club, women smell your swag from a mile away. So what do? They levitate towards you and they try to get your attention, no matter what. It doesn't matter if they scream. It doesn't matter if they bump into you by accident. It doesn't matter if they, do what else by accident, just to get your attention. Once they got your attention, they ask you what you want to drink. They buy you drinks. They buy you dinner. They take you out. They spent money on you.
1000% true. I was in Hamburg, Germany. I witnessed what you are saying with my own eyes. This is facts. They sniff you out and hunt your ass down, even just walking down the streets. As a black man, I was hounded by women in Berlin. Don't I know it? My best friend went to Germany and won't come back. He's come back maybe 3 times to see his parents. His wife has the most beautiful soul I've ever seen in a woman, ruined me for black women and eventually American women, period. She ain't lying. I lived in Germany for 9 years. I didn't even want half of the women that approached me because I had too many other beautiful women from all races, nationalities already in my face. Had to develop a ranking system, LOL. Now, if you can show me a video and the comments under that video that say the same thing about women from modern Western countries, and those comments are made by men, I will shut up. Matter of fact, I will delete this video that I made today because I have never seen such thing. That's why the passport cis movement will never work. All that's going to happen to these women, they're going to go to these foreign countries, be taken advantage of for men, and then just go home broke and broken. Now, do you want to do that as a woman? Obviously not. So therefore, what you should do if you cannot find a man in your hometown, you should really try to self-reflect and wonder why that is. Maybe your attitude stinks. Maybe your requirements are too high. Maybe your mindset is too delusional. Maybe you're just need to work on yourself. Go to the gym, do something. But don't blame it on men only. That's never going to be the answer. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in, for taking the time out of your day watching this video. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you leave a comment. Leave some love in the comment section as you always do. I highly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. And if you just subscribed to my channel, welcome on board. Make sure you stay as positive as you can and stay tuned for more content. And you already know you are highly, 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 highly appreciated.